We're moving on to the NFC East. And you know who's number one. Fly Eagles, fly. 3-0. What would you grade Philadelphia?
I'm giving Philly, like the Dolphins, I'm giving them an A+. I do have some questions. I have some questions of who they faced, but they do look good. They did beat the Lions, they beat the Vikings, and they just beat the Commanders. So I want to see what they do against the Jacksonville Jaguars. I want to see if I wouldn't be surprised if the Jaguars beat them, but let's see what that look like.
I'm gonna agree with you there. I give them an A+ because, I mean, I chose them for the Super Bowl, so I just hope they go like 17-0. I guess.
Damn.
That'd be insane. But they just look so good. Like, they have AJ Brown. They have an incredible defense. Hurts is really coming into form. He could run. He could pass. Like, Devontae Smith finally came into the picture this past weekend. Running back Miles Sanders also looking good. So, like, I don't know. I just don't really have any complaints. Like, their line looks good. This feels like the Eagles team that won the Super Bowl because, like, there's just a whole bunch of pieces that came from other teams to make them what they are. Because, like, AJ Brown would be Alshon Jeffrey. Carson Wentz, I guess hurts, but then Foles took over. So I don't know. I really like them, and they're smashing teams. They're making 24 points before even the half. So I think this is gonna be the biggest test coming up versus Jacksonville because they're also playing really good. So we'll see. I'm pretty sure Jalen and Trevor have faced off in college, so I gotta look into that.
Dallas Cowboys. What you grading them?
The Cowboys, I'm giving the Cowboys. What should I give the Cowboys, bro? Go ahead, Rudy.
I'm gonna give the Cowboys a B-, mainly because like they're still finding ways to win even without their quarterback there. So I really like the defense with Parsons there. He's incredible. Like, he could really win Defensive Player of the Year this year. I like Zeke, and actually I don't like Zeke, but I do like Pollard. I think Zeke is washed, and they're just trying to force feed him because they paid so much money. So it looking feels like they're trying to get him hurt, so they don't have to throw to him no more, or give him the ball anymore because they're just force feeding him. And he's looking decent sometimes, but Pollard was looking way more explosive last night versus the Giants. Yeah, so I like Pollard a lot, and CeeDee Lamb also looking decent. So I feel like they're gonna really miss Cooper, but
Mari, shout out
what
him.
you gotta do. Dallas B-.
I'm gonna agree with Rudy. I'm gonna give them a B-. They won, I think, two games. They won two. They're 2-1 with a backup quarterback. Backup quarterback looks pretty good. With Zeke did have a good game last night, but so did Pollard. So I can see where you're coming from.
I have a question for you guys. So Dak's supposed to be coming back in 2 weeks, week 5. Are you replacing him if Rush keeps winning?
Yes.
You're gonna rush Dak back?
Because it was just like a hand. Like, they said that they took the stitches off and shit. But as soon as he's ready to go, I'm putting him back in.
But you're gonna mess up with the.
But that's the thing with the Cowboys. They did that to Tony Romo.
Oh,
where Dak was winning games.
Are we saying that's his replacement?
And, they replaced him, but I don't know. I don't know if Dak. I don't know. I don't know where their heads at. I don't know if they believe in Rush that much.
I feel like the Cowboys fucked up because they rushed Cooper out of there. It's not Cooper Rush is going to take over.
Wow. Wowzers. I didn't see that coming from a mile away.
They paid him, so I say at least for now they hold on.
Yeah, they're going to hold on.
The New York Giants, third in their division, but they're 2-1. What would you grade them?
For this month, I'm going to give them a B-, but last night's game was very telling. Their line is trash. Their receiving core is not good. Their defense is good, but like other than that, like if you can't score any points, what the fuck are we gonna do? So I'm gonna give them a B minus for going 2-1.
I'm gonna give them an A minus.
Damn.
Just because I feel like there wasn't really that much expectations. Everyone's like, "Oh, Brock is gonna get hurt." Dan Jones is trash. Which he is, but I feel like for what they have, they're a really feisty team. Like they was finding out ways to win. They could have easily been 0-3. Really, if it wasn't for the Tennessee kicker missing that kick, they could be 1-2 right now. So I feel like they're really feisty for what they are. I just have questions about the receivers. The defense is looking really good. Yeah, I give them a A minus based on what they've done to get here.
Washington Commanders. What would you grade them?
Commanders, I'm giving them C minus. Again, they're one of those teams like the Texans. Nobody really expected anything out of them. Commanders, they're not shockingly good at defensively. Their receiving core is pretty solid. But Carson Wentz you're gonna trust Carson Wentz running around the pocket 24/8. They're not that good. C minus.
I'll give them a C. I really like the receiving core. Curtis Samuel, Terry, Dodson. Yeah, I feel bad for Brian Robinson. He got shot, but he's gonna be coming back. But they're not looking like Commanders. They're more looking like peasants out there. So I just feel like it's just C. Really, I feel like Ron Rivera is gonna get fired soon.
Yeah, I see that shit coming.
So same thing with the Colts. They just keep putting bandages at quarterback. So.
It goes down in el barrio.